The Moon of Xxene, Chapter 1. Glimpse of a fading moon in the dawning sky. Scene 3. Xxene takes Emirare along the tree-lined paths of the Maiden's compound. They walk to the Maiden's quarters where the Omote are busy cleaning and rearranging their apartments. They are supervised by the Xxene. Xxene calls to a freckled girl on one of the patios as she and Emirare approach. "Oh, Xxene, good morning." The two teenagers curtsy to each other. Then Xxene looks around the busy patio. Little girls in green, the Omote, were all cleaning and moving things in and out of the apartment. The older girls in pink, the Xxene, directed and scolded them. "Have the Xxene been left in charge of the Omote again?" Xxene asks. Xxene nods, sighing heavily. "It's true everyone is busy because of the Oroge's coronation, but it's really because of that horrible affair 4 months ago that the palace is still so Xxene. You know the Queen Dowager has forbidden anyone from speaking of that incident. Don't let anyone overhear or we'll both be in trouble." Xxene reprimands. Xxene covers her mouth with her hand. Her eyes dart around the patio to see if anyone heard. Feeling reassured, she says quickly to change the topic. "I mean, the palace is still in disarray, so that I have left us in charge of the Omote. What is the matter?" Xxene pushes Emirare forward, also eager to change the topic. "The Oroge have sent this girl to be trained as the palace maiden. She's supposed to be an Omote." Xxene's eyes bulge, finally noticing Emirare. "A valued child!" she exclaims, and the girls on the patio look up. Some rush over to get a better look at Emirare and the ruby in her forehead. Seeing it, they too exclaim, "A valued child!" "What is a valued child?" one Omote asks, and Xxene answers tartly, "A precious child who's given a jewel in its forehead when it's born. Valued children are actually loved by their parents and don't have to enter the palace to suffer like we do." "What is a valued child doing here?" another Xxene asks. "Is she here to taunt us with that gem in her forehead?" They all start shouting their displeasure at having Emirare among them. "Enough!" Xxene admonishes the girls. "It is the Oroge's decision. You must honor it," says Xxene. Xxene glares at her and says, "Wicked girl, you say that so easily because you won't have to deal with her." With a smile and a nod, Xxene turns and leaves Emirare with the angry girls. Emirare avoids their eyes to lessen her fear, but she can't keep her tears from falling. She is alone and afraid, and the aching in her head intensifies. Xxene dismisses the girls back to their task and calls for one Omote. Xxene tells the Omote to take Emirare to the weaver's department, and there, as she cries, she is changed into the uniform of an Omote. When they return to the Maiden's quarters, Emirare tries to work with the other Omote, but is assailed by headaches, and they push her aside, making fun of her. "Move!" Two Omote command her, ramming a bin they were pushing against the back of her legs. She is slammed to her knees, and the girls laugh. "If you are sent to work in the palace, though you have a gem in your forehead, are you still a valued child?" one of the Omote wanted to know as they walked away. The other responds, "No, you would be a worthless child." They burst in laughter. Emirare starts to cry in the hall, but she keeps getting brushed aside by the girls. Finally, she finds a corner to cry and nurse her headache. Images of her mother's death and the palace guards continue to flash through her mind. She falls asleep crying.